Morning, guys. This is it's Uncle Dave the Plumber. I think this is video or blog number 4. As you can see, I shaved. So if all I get out of doing a daily diary entry, blog entry, is that I start taking better care of my grooming and myself, and that's already something positive. And also moisturized a bit. So yeah, it's an unusual experience seeing my face and talking to a camera. Not something I'm comfortable with. Not something I ever thought I would do. But I do think that content creation is a positive. And so far it's been quite fun, actually. A lot of fun ideas, a lot of thinking about content creation, a lot of brainstorming. Yeah, there's energy there. There's energy in doing something instead of watching. And also I've found it gives me humility. So it's easy to watch other people and think, oh, they're doing such a bad job, or oh, they're so boring, or oh, they're so uninteresting, or he should do this or he should do that, to be a critic or a troll. But when I do it myself, I realize how difficult and challenging and stressful, and how brave a person actually has to be to put themselves out there. But I think part of so what I'm doing is I'm just getting used to filming myself, getting used to being in front of the camera, getting comfortable just talking. I'm not consuming too much of the do-it-yourself or the advice, or the there's so many experts on the internet about everything. Hey, Maggie. Hey, are you still in your swing cozy?
Yeah.
Did you sleep in it?
I'm not sure.
Not? Okay, probably not. Okay, anyway. You enjoying summer? We got summer here in Cape Town. It's beautiful. But today's a bit overcast. It's a bit cloudy today, huh?
But can we still swim?
Yes, of course. Oh, you're so excited you want to go swimming again. Dad just has to go to do 2 jobs, and then we can definitely go swim. Okay, awesome. Love you, big girl. All right.
Okay.
I won't be too long. Maybe we can have a braai or something. In South Africa, we do braais. We have braais, where you cook meat on an open fire. Probably a barbecue. I think Sweden, they call it barbecue. In America, it's probably barbecue. I've never been to America, but I have family in Sweden, so I go there. Used to go there quite a bit. Oh, my alarm is going to go off. Let's just delay it a bit. Okay. So practicing getting better at this, and taking better care of myself so I look better on the camera. And I think I'm going to do that long before I go out and spend tens of thousands of rands on equipment and building studios or fixing up studios or doing anything that wastes money. So part of this is just me talking to what I think I'm going to do is I'll mention something interesting I read or saw or heard in the beginning of these videos, maybe. Like what I watched yesterday from one of these how to be a streamer, how to film, how to be a success on YouTube, how to get a billion subscriber people. It seems that now that I started creating content, and I watched a few of those, now that's what YouTube's algorithm wants to give me. All this self-help, which is very intimidating, very off-putting, very demoralizing. It does the opposite. And they're all so freaking polished and good in front of the camera, and I'm so terrible. And I'm so shy, and they're so outgoing. But what I did hear from one of the guys, which was quite good, is these days everyone watches social media on their phone. So, I mean, I shouldn't start an intro by saying, hey guys, I said, hi there, my name is Dave, and I'm a whatever. Because people watch on their phones, and this is more of a one-to-one conversation. Or, it's more me speaking to one other person. I must think of it in terms of that. I'm not on TV. I'm not famous. I don't have subscribers yet. There's not an audience really. There's no audience. It's just me practicing, getting comfortable doing this. And if one person by chance clicks on it, it'll just be them having a conversation with me, one-sided, which is weird. I'm a better listener than I'm a talker, except with my wife. She's a very good listener. She's wonderful. Very grateful for my wife. Love her very much. And she puts up with a lot of nonsense from me and listens to all my long-winded things. Anyway, but generally I prefer to listen. Because I learn a lot. It's nice to learn, and I'm interested in what that person has to say and who they are. So me sitting and talking to a camera is very unusual, but I think I like the idea that it's just a one-to-one conversation with me and somebody else. And if they click on it and they stay plugged in and listen and watch, then they're getting something out of it or they're enjoying it. So, okay, then it's up to them. And I'm also treating it as like a diary entry that I can go back and see what sort of mental state I was at and what I was going through at the time. So that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. And my wife says I do a Dave. I always do a Dave where if I think about doing something, I just start it and I just try it and I get it wrong and I make mistakes and I grow and I improve and I get better. Whereas a lot of people have stage fright and don't do things, or they speak about doing things and then they never put it into action, or they work on the plan for 10 years and nothing ever happens, and it just becomes a conversation at parties or at a braai or at a social event, or with family gatherings. They talk about what they're planning to do and they never put it into action. Like my mom was very successful in her career. She worked at Old Mutual for 36 years, which is, Old Mutual is a financial institution. She worked there for 36, possibly more years, and built up a big client base. This is before AI and computers and all the algorithms came in, and people could, and before the internet really, she started, and before people could do everything online and do their own financial planning online, and before YouTube, where people could watch videos about financial planning. Because that industry is not redundant, but it's not as relevant as it used to be, financial planners or financial advisors, because there was no competition. It was Old Mutual and Sanlam when my mom started at Old Mutual. That was it. And now there's every bank offers the same services, and we've got lots of banks in South Africa. And then there are lots of new up-and-coming companies like Outsurance and Discovery and et cetera, that offer medical aid. And a lot of other companies that now offer funeral plans and life cover. There's a lot of competition. The prices went down, and your clients in that world now negotiate fees, and they want discounts, so there's not much money involved in that. So that industry is kind of disappearing, which is sad, but the world is moving. So, and it's amazing how many people where their full-time jobs are content creation. It's incredible. It's a massive industry. I wonder are people going to be doing anything in the future, or is it just going to be creating content for others to consume and watch? I mean, I hope if AI and robots take over, they'll at least they'll still be farming to feed people. I don't know. Anyway, so for me, this is just a little experiment that I'm doing. I did get 5 new subscribers, but I was asking people to subscribe quite a bit, and who knows where they came from, but I was hoping to get 1 new subscriber this week, and I got 5, so I mean, that's more successful than I expected. And my goal for today is, I've got to go work now, so I'm going to go check out 2 jobs. I'm going to a Burst Giza where we were yesterday, where the cupboard has to be removed, so I want to go have a look at that job, see can we take the cupboard apart, or do they need a carpenter? And then I've got to go check out another burst geyser in Constantia at 10. So I'm going to go do that. But my goal for today is to do 10 minutes or 5 minutes of gardening. The driveway here at my house, at my mom's place. Yeah. At my house. This is my name now, but anyway. Here at the house, doesn't really matter. The driveway needs a bit of love. It's overgrown, and I need to prune and hack things back, and I don't want to pay somebody. I'm doing my best to be frugal and save money and not pay people to do things that I could do, which also makes me feel better about myself. It gives me good self-esteem, and it's an excuse to be productive and busy, and yeah. So that's my goal for today, and I'll take a little video of that exercise of me tidying up, what it looks like before and after, and put that on the group as well. And mostly doing it for me to look back at, to remind myself that I'm a good, productive, I'm a good person, and I do my best, and enough said. Do something positive. Okay. Cheers. I'm off. I'm gonna go do my 2 jobs. Cheers. Bye.